welcome to another episode of Springfield Talks. My name is Ola Hassan. Today I've got a very special guest, one of the directors from Samana Developers, Mr. Nicholas. It's a pleasure having you today. Today we'll be talking about Dubai real estate market. I do believe that you've been living here for such a long time. So you've seen the improvement and the development of our beautiful city, Dubai.
Yeah, that's right.
Welcome to the show, Mr. Nicholas.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Ola, for inviting me along. Always a pleasure to do these kind of things with Springfield. And obviously you're our neighbour, so it makes it even easier. I've been in Dubai now for a number of years, so I've seen the market and how it's grown. And really over the last 2 years, it's been pretty exceptional. It's a great market. More and more people coming to Dubai. It's a stable country pegged to the US dollar, all the things like that are very important for investors here. And I think there's a lot of people coming to live. They're building new schools, and obviously all the infrastructure that's going into Dubai. Whereas in a lot of countries around the world, like UK, where I'm from, there's not really a lot of development going in.
Sure.
Potholes everywhere, and it's very bad. Whereas here, everything is always repaired, everything fixed up, and I think that really gives people the view on Dubai. And we're more millionaires per square kilometre here probably than anywhere else in the world.
Absolutely. So where do you see Dubai real estate market in the coming few years?
In the coming 3 years, it's very difficult to sort of predict the market because I think it's taken everybody by surprise in the last 2 years. But basically what they're saying at the moment and what's happened over the last 2 years, we've had 20% increase on rental incomes. And when you consider 70% of the people living in Dubai rent, they don't buy. So the investor market for rental property here is very, very good. That's the first thing. They're predicting next year about 18% increase on rental income. And we are seeing anything from 40 to 50, 60% even return on capital gain on people that are investing in off-plan. I mean, we've got projects we sold last year, and we haven't even built the projects yet, and they're already flipping them on the property market, and they're seeing anything from 40 to 60% return on capital gain, which is crazy.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
I've seen that because I just recently moved to Dubai as well 1 year ago, and the market is going crazy. Especially when it comes to capital gains and return on investment. It's so high in Dubai.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is actually lead us to the next questions. What factors make Dubai unique for investors, especially when we talk about international clients?
Yeah, I think for international clients, there's a lot of things. One is you're going to get an ROI, even on a long-term rental, between 6% and above, which is what they'd look for, about 6%. But if you short-term rent it, you're going to get maybe anything from 10 to 15%. And a lot of the short-term rental market is really working at the moment. And why is it working? Because there's a lot of people coming to Dubai. And it really fits well because you can rent a property for a day, a week, a month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, whatever you want. So that's really important. Also, if you're an investor, you've got the added advantage. You can get an investor visa. You can, and that's only 750,000 dirhams.
Yeah.
You can get, you can actually get a golden visa. And okay, you've got to invest 2 million, but there's no 1 million restriction. Before you used to have to put a minimum of 1 million. So effectively, you can buy an off-plan property that's worth 2 million and get a golden visa. So this is really great because it's 10 years. If you want to set up a business, you can get benefits. I know Dubai Islamic Bank was doing things for people that had a golden visa, reduced rates. If you were buying a car and you want to finance it, they do a reduced rate. So I think there's so many benefits for people coming to live in Dubai. We have a killer summer because of the heat, but now we're just coming into the glory time for everybody, and that's really the nice time for Dubai. And because there's so many people coming, we've got so much opportunity here for people, businesses, and education is very good. Healthcare is very good. You haven't got waiting lists and what have you.
Dubai offers so much.
Yeah, exactly. It's endless.
Endless, absolutely.
Exactly.
So why should investors invest more in off-plan projects? Why do you think?
Right. I get asked this a lot because a lot of what I do is a lot of PR for the company, really. And a lot of people say to me, well, why off-plan? I've got to wait 3 years for the property. Thing is, with Samana, We deliver our projects on time every time. That's very important. So even 4 projects we've delivered now in 6 years, which is very good going, and 3 of them were built during COVID, and we've delivered them on time. This is really important. Investing in off-plan, I always give the example, if you want to buy in Marina, downtown, or on the Palm, these markets are now saturated because it's secondary market, they're already built, they're ready to go. If you invest in off-plan, like I said earlier, 40 to 60% we're seeing return on capital gain. You've got to wait 3 years. And I predict in some areas like Marjan, Dubai land, I predict they'll even be higher than that. I mean, we sold a couple of penthouses, for example, in Marjan, 3.5 million, 3,300 square feet, 360 views, skyline of Dubai, plus views of Barari. I reckon they'll be worth 7 or 8 million when we deliver that project.
Amazing.
Because this is just the way the market's going. And the next best thing is in Barari, where you'd be paying 15, 16 million for an equivalent property. So, and you're on the tree line, you're on the border. So I just see the off-plan market as the way to go. And you know, get a good return on capital gain. And we have a lot of offerings in Samana. So even if you're wanting secondary because you want to get an ROI, we can offer you an ROI while we're building the project. So you're investing in off-plan, but you're getting an ROI
and
for
that's
the next 3
something
years.
actually very attractive.
Exactly.
Where Samana offers.
Exactly.
It's absolutely amazing because I get a lot of clients asking, but this is a dead money. Like, why should I invest and put that money without getting any return on investment? And Samana do offer that.
Exactly.
Which is
You
something
get
very
8%,
attractive for investors.
Exactly. If you've got money in the bank, why not just buy the property if you've got the money? You're getting 3 or 4% in the bank, we'll give you 8% while we build. Not when we build, while we build.
Absolutely. That's awesome. Is Dubai facing a shortage in housing?
Yes, 100%.
Lovely.
100%.
So when it comes to demand and supply, what advices and tips do you give investors when we talk about demand and supply? Because always I get that question, oh my God, you've got a lot of supplies but no demand. And I keep saying now the demand is there, even with His Highness vision, that the population in the coming few years will double up.
Yeah, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, I mean, he's got an amazing vision for 2033, 2040. And from Samana's perspective, yes, we're not in Marina, we're not downtown, we're not on the Palm. We're like one of the only developers that are going to give you a 1-bedroom apartment with a pool for about 1 million dirhams. You got a pool on your balcony. You're living in like a resort because we put many amenities. Some projects have 5 gyms, bowling alleys, all kinds of things. And we're going into an autograph collection now, which has even more. It's a very tech building, so even smart lifts and everything. So the demand in Dubai is creating this. It's creating us to think out of the box more and to give more back to people. And, you know, for these kind of things, you're not paying much more for it, but the demand is there. Where we struggle, I think, a little bit is the community side. And at the moment, because Dubai's gone so crazy on land and everything, this is something we're just holding back a little bit on. And we will move to a big community in Dubai at some point because that's the way we're going as a growth. But don't forget, Samana's only 6 years as a developer. We delivered 4 projects in that 6 years. But as far as demand goes, we've actually launched 31 projects in that 6 years. And this year, we've got another 9 to go before the end of the year. And next year...
They're all in Dubai, Nicholas?
All in Dubai. And next year, we've got some amazing things happening. This year, we will be launching a project in the Maldives. So we've got that coming.
I've heard about that one.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing.
Very, very nice. We've got a natural island there, so that's coming. And next year, we're going to hear some really amazing things. I mean, I can't say now, but some amazing things coming from Samana next year.
That's great. That's absolutely great. It's an absolute pleasure having you today, Mr.
No
Nicholas.
problem. No problem.
And thank you so much for the beautiful insights into Dubai real estate market.
Thank you for having me.
We'll look forward to see you again.
Yeah, always a pleasure. Thank you.